Breaking right now in Davidson County, we are in Denton where there is an active situation going on. People in part of the town are being told to shelter in place. We've been able to get a little bit closer up here towards the scene since our last check-in with you. And you can see behind me, there are cars from pretty much every Triad law enforcement agency out here right now. This is on Sexton Drive. We're about a half a mile away from where the call first came in on MH Drive. That is out that way. Now in between there and here is Ebel Church Road. Anyone in that area is being told to shelter in place, lock the doors, lock your windows, stay inside until you are given the all clear by police. We're not exactly sure what's going on out here at the moment, but we do know that the sheriff has called it a hot scene behind me, said it is dangerous right now. We're being kept at this perimeter for our safety as well and to not interfere with the investigation. At this point, I will tell you that we've seen out here Davidson County Sheriff's Office, Denton Police, even Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police, and take a look at this. Guilford County brought in a backhoe for some reason. We're not sure why or why it would be needed. I also know that flying above me right now is a helicopter from the state, trying to look for something out here as the sun comes up. We're going to continue to monitor this situation, but know that the important part right now is that if you are in the area of MH Drive or Ebel Church Road, stay in place and stay safe.
Yeah, we can hear the helicopters flying above you. Any indication where those are from and what they're doing out at the scene, Ben?
Well, we knew that Charlotte-Mecklenburg was here a few minutes ago. We just checked the flight maps on our phone, and it looks like they have flown out of here, and instead a state helicopter has arrived on scene. We're not sure why they're here right now. I am told, though, that they are looking for something. We don't know what that is.
Okay. I'm glad you said that, Ben, because normally, and again, we don't want to make any assumptions here, but when there are law enforcement helicopters, they're either typically looking for something or they're collecting photographs from an aerial vantage point for the purposes of an investigation. And sounds like they could be doing both. Ben, I know you're outside the perimeter there, so you're unable, obviously, to talk with neighbors who are taking caution, sheltering in place. But has anyone else come up to you, any neighbors where you are located, wondering what's going on or telling you what they've heard?
Guys, this is actually a pretty rural area. It almost looks like farmland. When we drove in, there's big open fields, and behind me there's an abandoned farm that you can't see because it's been blocked off by these police cars. That is where the mobile crime unit has set up out here, trying to look for what's going on. So there's not a whole lot of neighbors impacted, but for the ones who are, it is a very scary situation.
All right, thank you, Ben, for giving us a better idea of what's happening out there in Denton on the scene. We'll be checking in with you periodically throughout the morning because this is a very serious situation happening in that community.
Evolving as we speak.